I don't know. I still don't really know how I feel about the matchup entirely.
I think red is favored as long as they don't mulligan too aggressive. Like I know it's the awful way of looking at the game, like just draw what you need. But realistically, if Chase just like keeps his hand, puts one card back, and doesn't draw another land for the rest of the game, I'm sure he's happy.
Mono is so gross. Soulscar first. Oh, we're on match 1.
Yeah, yep. Sorry.
Leading on Soulscar. Interesting when you have Kamano. I tend to lead on Kamano, but there's definitely situations where it comes up where holding the Kamano is better if you need a Spectacle Enabler or something like that. So,
yeah.
And you can use it to ping. You can use it to ping some planeswalkers. So.
And here we go, going to turn 2. Typically, pretty explosive turn, but for Chase is pretty happy that he's not staring down a Brain Tree and to nick those here. But it does look like Jacob is really trying to figure out what he wants to do here. He's got 3 mana. He's got a Kiora.
Yeah, I thought I saw Kiora.
But I don't see why not playing the Old Growth. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, play the 3 mana 4/4, pass it back. Draw. All right, maybe we can get a different die on the Saga.
Yeah, I'll try to get a big die on it.
Yeah. Chandra, Dress to Kill. Right?
Yeah, that is Chandra, Dress to Kill. Card is so good in this mono red list. Does everything you want.
It gives you mana. It deals the damage to either the player or a planeswalker. You can also exile the top card and you get to cast it if it's red, which, spoiler, it's going to be red. And -7 is exile the top 5. You may cast red spells from among them. And whenever you cast a red spell, this emblem deals X damage, where X is the amount of mana spent to cast that spell. It's so good.
Here's Kiora for Jacob. And Kiora plays extremely well with Nykthos, but no Nykthos just yet.
Yeah, and honestly, an uptick to add red, deal 1 to the land and war wouldn't be too bad. Flip into the what, 3/3 on the backside.
It's a 2/2 haste.
It's a 2/2. Yeah, it's 2/2 haste. Whenever creature is dealt damage this turn, it gets exiled instead.
Just if a source you control deals damage to a creature and it would die, exile it. Chandra's just players or planeswalkers. I thought we said that.
Yeah. Yeah, that was definitely me just misspeaking there. Yeah. 1 damage to the troll. Puts a 1/1 counter, a -1/-1 counter onto it. Yeah, Jacob realizing just how important that -1/-1 counter was there, because the Soulscar Mage was a 3/4 swinging in, and if it blocks the troll just gets exiled instead.
Right. Yeah, it's Soulscar and Kamano are a little bit of a non-bow, where if you deal non-combat damage to kill something, it will get -1 counters, so it will replace the damage. So the creature doesn't actually take any damage, so it won't get exiled due to Kamano. But if you would still block and like trade in combat or something, it'll still get exiled. Soulscar doesn't replace that damage. So slight non-bow between Soulscar and Kamano,
but I'm sure this Nykthos is going to blow things wide open with that Storm of the Festival in hand.
Yeah.
And so next turn, Nykthos is gonna open it up. Big turn for Chase. See what he can do here.
Yeah, exiling the old growth troll, as we know, is like a really big deal because then it doesn't come back and reattach to a land, which slows you down on mana, but even more importantly, it slows you down on devotion if you can manage to exile it. That's why I'm a big fan of Lava Coil in red sideboards right now. Because it's good against black red and it's also really good against old growth troll. See, like, for example, if the skewer goes towards old growth troll, it does not reduce Jacob's devotion.
Yeah.
Gonna shrink Cavalier, it looks like.
Yep, stomp.
We got an 0-1 and a 3-3, and this is a 3-4 Soulscar.
Yeah. Man, what smart plays by Chase here.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised by not just waiting on the Bone Crusher until combat. Like, just bait them into the block. Yeah, that Cavalier should be exiled. Wait, did they do the thing?
Terran to the rescue. Yeah, just going out there and handling the fact that. Yep, so you do not get that back. Oh. Yeah, so we're gonna make a quick judge call, get Aaron over here, handle things.
Alright, I stopped them before they resolved the Oath of Nissa, but they're calling a judge right now to see if they can figure that out, so...
Time walk. Walk it back.
He... Don't understand why he would block there. He might be blocking there thinking, oh, I'm going to at least, prevent damage and get this trigger. So that might have been a big, reason why he blocked it.
Yeah.
Because they obviously didn't quite understand that it would get exiled there. I see some of you guys followed us on Twitter and followed us or joined our Discord, which is awesome. If you're interested in checking out any of our social medias, we're pretty active on, Twitter, and obviously we have a large Discord. It's definitely over 600 members now, and you can do different deck discussions, talk about different formats, different spoilers, any other video games you guys play. So just something to check out, be a part of our community. Also get notifications when we go live and stuff. Will Season 2 have Pioneer tourneys? Yeah, Season 2 of our Apex Invitational will have some Pioneer. It's mostly up to the stores to decide what formats they want to run. But we will definitely run, probably one of our 4 will be Pioneer this time. The Invitational itself will still be Modern.
Do you think we'll have any team events?
I don't know. That's the answer for now.
That's fair. Yeah.
It's just kind of because we have this, leaderboard system set up, and you get a certain amount of points. So it's kind of hard to decide how to balance a team event with that. But
that makes sense. Would you like to hear a quick adjacent story about Magic?
Sure.
So yesterday, I'm watching a modern stream, smaller streamer. And I joined in at just the right time to watch them play through just playing the mental gymnastics of, all right, how do I lose here? Or how do I not lose here? They're playing against a burn opponent. they're at lethal. Like they're playing Titan, and if they just pass turn, they're dead. They have to figure out a way to either win or not lose here. They found the line that perfectly like all the numbers came out to where they drew. They played around Deflecting Palm. Played a Dryad, and a Zusa and a Cultivator in the same turn. Activated the Garrison. Copy the Garrison, activating the utility land to give all of them haste. And swung. The Deflecting Palm on the Cultivator would deal enough damage to kill the Titan player, and the remaining 3 creatures dealt damage to kill the burn player.
Yep.
And they drew.
Wow.
Go to game 3.
Wow.
Yeah, it was really sick.
Looks like we've resolved this. People. All right, so yeah, the block probably wasn't great, but you could tell Jacob did not realize that the commando was going to exile it, and also, I mean, he's getting to a pretty low life total, so, and he probably wins the late game anyways, so it's like whatever, just block 3 damage so you don't go to 9 while there's Chandra and 2 ramen ups in play. Like, I don't hate that. But anyways, they've got resolved. It looks like it was just a quick rewind and just don't do the Cavalier trigger. But you know, a judge call, they have to make sure they know all the information from both players and that no player is like misrepresenting something. So that's how a judge call goes. Yeah, it would have been bad if the Nissa had resolved. So I was quickly like, stop, please stop. When I went out there. All right, so that Storm the Festival hits a Nissa and a Karn. That is pretty good.
That's definitely not bad.
You could do worse.
Yeah, that Nissa, she's currently making that 4-step for 2, brings you to 3 total. But we can definitely untap.
But another Storm.
Does he float the correct mana? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Well, game's over.
Yeah. Okay, opening hand, Land War. Lands. Is that a Karn stuck back in there?
Kamano. So we're gonna draw land. Oh. Pass back. Pick up. Next creature's gonna get a counter.
I wonder what that could be.
I see a Swift Spear right there.
Bang. Got him. Which is 17.
Take an image off the Ramanap ruins. Light up the stage.
Hits a lightning strike and a mountain. Guaranteed land drop.
No removal for Llanowar Elves, though.
Not too terribly worried about it, right?
Oath of Nissa first. Saw Kiora, a land, and carried it.
Got the carry, did.
Okay. Nykthos and Caryatid. So devotion count 3, 2 mana dorks, and a Nykthos out there. So this is going to be a 2/2 haster.
Yeah, really putting the pressure on here. A 2/3 and a 2/2 land and a lightning strike at the ready.
I wouldn't be surprised though if they're, Chase doesn't find a way to go ahead and deal with this elf, get rid of 1 devotion, and also get rid of a mana. It's actually a little bit more important here than what maybe the mono red player might be thinking. To face here. So
leaving that
back the haster. Let's see what the play is from Jacob. What I see a Karn. I don't see a land in hand though from
No.
here.
Just have an Oath of Nissa, though. I can maybe dig for land.
Old Growth Troll. So activated Nykthos to make 3 green. And that's it. Pass back.
Yep.
So maybe leaving back the Caryatid as a potential blocker. How many cards in hand for Chase? You do have to worry here about actually getting kind of burnt out of this game. Although, Old Growth Troll without a Soul Scar Mage down, Old Growth Troll gets tough.
Well, no, Old Growth Troll is fine here.
Oh, because
can
of
die.
it gets exiled.
No. Either way, there's no force in play for it to enchant.
Right. No. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Put him to 5.
So Jacob playing around the exile effect from Kumano and no force to enchant anyways. That's a second Nykthos.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Starts doing the math. Understands the most amount of mana he can make right here is 5. So
Well, then he can play the second Nykthos and make more.
5, play the Nykthos, go to 3, go up to 8. Play the Storm of the Festival in hand, or play Karn, and your choices from there are a Shadow Spear. I don't think Karn's the way to go. I know what he needs to do. He just needs to be playing Carnage Tyrant. Duh. That's what every
Carney T.
Carney T, baby. Card's so good.
Make it 5. Second Nykthos. Down to 3, back, and then up to 8. This is what we call Nykthos math. Nykthos math.
Okay, so I guess it's down tick for the Shadow Spear.
Play it for 1, equip for 2, use the other 1 for the Oath in hand.
Sure.
So that's 5 damage, gain 5, back up to 10. And then he went to combat, so the 1 floating is gone.
Yeah, it's gone.
I think that was a little bit of
Misplay.
a mistake there.
Yep.
I think that Oath Initiative should have been played. Just got a little bit of a hurry.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4 right there. How much does it cost to sacrifice the ruin?
4.
Yeah, 4 and tap it.
The Den tapped is the play. Stomp, stomp. Wow. So that's 4 to...
That's lethal.
That's lethal.
Yeah.
It's exact.
So being on the play is actually pretty big deal for mono green. Both players keeping quickly.
So turn 1 Soulscar Mage. Feel like we've seen that before. Land, Oath.
There's the
Yeah,
Nykthos, and that
Nykthos,
was
crazy.
needed. Yep.
Never didn't have it. Yeah. The enchantment. Sounds good. So next turn. Yeah, man, it's gonna be an explosive turn.
Yeah, that's 3 devotion already. The ability to make 3 mana without a land drop, not including Nykthos. So Jacob's going to be well on his way to doing some busted things. See what Chase has to answer, though. I mean, remove the elf. Let's see what he has. A Swift Spear's a good start. No blocks, no effects.
Skewer.
No, light up the stage.
Oh yeah, light up the stage. One,
Land,
two.
land.
Okay. Jacob has to know that that's what he wanted to see.
I feel like he was smiling there.
There was a
This
slight
didn't
grin.
die.
There was definitely a little bit of a grin there from Jacob. So 2 mana, no Nykthos active. Oh, QR. Okay, here comes the Nykthos. So
He's just untapping the forest that has
Right.
double Willow Haven on it.
putting out a big blocker. Did he draw? I didn't see. Did he draw a card? He played the QR first. Did he draw a card off the Old Growth Troll?
I didn't catch it.
Most likely not.
So -1/-1 counters can be a real thing here.
Chat saying he did.
He did. Okay, cool.
He just moves quick, man.
Yeah.
Too
And
quick.
he's so fast. He means fast things, not fast.
Prowess trigger. There. Yep. And see, here's the -1/-1 counters. Big deal. Made the mana off the Chandra. So that is 2 prowess triggers and swinging in for quite a bit of damage. He does have a forest to enchant here, though. So going to jump in front. That is a forest that taps for a lot of mana.
But he does not have that 3 devotion, right?
Yes, he does have the 3 devotion.
Oh wow.
Yep.
Yes.
You
So there's
that?
5 devotion on that forest right now.
Yeah, you return to the battlefield as an aura enchantment.
So this taps for
A lot.
four mana or 5 mana? I need to read the card again.
The forest, the single forest will tap for 4.
For 4. Yeah, single
believe.
forest taps for 4. So using 3 of it to play a troll. So as the one floating, which is the black die there, and then the elf will probably activate Nykthos. Now
11.
11, and then Kiora is going to untap the Nykthos more than likely.
Storm,
no-
flashback storm.
So you generally, it's interesting here. If Kiora is one of your hits, which it's not, you run into a little bit of a issue here that you didn't activate the Kiora first.
Yep.
So a lot of times you got to be careful. You want to activate your planeswalkers before Nykthos or before the storm, but
Yeah, there's no point in time between you casting Storm that you get to activate the Planeswalker ability before
right.
the resolution.
So 5 floating mana. Also, it's a Karn and a Forest. So down to 4 floating mana. Going to go ahead and Oath of Nissa. There's another couple of Nykthoses. Wow. Has not made a land drop, though. So still has a land drop. Really, the only thing to do here is Storm in the graveyard minus Karn and get an artifact and possibly play it, which could be pretty devastating, really.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah, just pile it all up. Why not? Makes it easier to tap all your lands. Play this, sack that. Activate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So much.
Still has the untap from Kiora here.
This is ridiculous. I love it, but it is ridiculous. We can all agree.
It's insane. Another Karn. So, see, here's what I was saying earlier. Karn's one of your hits. So he's going to Oath an Elf. And the reason he didn't grab a Karn is because he didn't activate the first one.
That storm should be exiled, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Storm should be exiled. We'll get that taken care of. Oath trigger. Going to get a Cavalier.
Good job, Taryn. Yeah, get the Cavalier.
Cavalier to hand.
Oh, you don't have enough mana to play your Cavalier. Oh, wait. Oh, you have enough. It's so much mana. This is ridiculous. This is turn 4?
Yeah. I think.
Yeah, because it was Forest, Nykthos, Nykthos.
And no storm into the graveyard off the Cavalier. You can keep going if you hit a storm and put it in the graveyard. So now I'm going to choose to do the Karn. Going to grab a Shadow Spear. I wondered, tax the mana, go ahead and grab the Godfair statue.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Maybe a good grab would be there, but
the lifelink makes sense too. Plus you can just pay to equip it.
Yeah.
It's very hard for Burn to
Get through this?
do anything with the lifelink there. And I think it was a missed draw there off the Cavalier.
pretty sure that troll would just enter this turn.
It did. It cannot attack. Yeah, he missed the draw.
It's a lot going on with the mono green. It really, I mean, look at the turn there. So much. And he's very well in control too. I mean, I guess I'll play this.
Deal you a damage, play Skewer. Oh no, sorry, that's light up the stage in hand.
A Vivian, I don't know, is Jacob playing Vivian in the list? A Vivian would have been really nice to get rid of the Soulscar Mage.
No Vivian.
No Vivian.
No Vivian. Playing Karn, Kiora, Nicol Bolas, and Nissa.
Oh, the Nicol Bolas. Okay.
Yeah.
I did see one of the fight creature, Vicious Hydra.
Yeah.
Vicious Hydra was in there out of the sideboard. So Chase is doing what he can. Another Soulscar Mage.
Yeah.
So
There's three -1/-1
three
counters.
counters. That's a 2/2 because of the +1/+1 from the Shadow Spear.
Enchant this forest.
Yep. That Cavalier is just such a big blocker. And Chase just says, hey, I did what I could that turn, but I'm out of cards and I'm not going to catch up now, especially with a Shadow Spear still sitting on the battlefield.